Welcome to the BMAL 570 Ethical Leadership Training presentation for Ty Strong. Today we're going to talk about, welcome to work. And we're going to discuss the company, the corporation, and the founding principles that we have. So one of the founding documents that we have that we use whenever we do things within this organization is the Bible. And one of the things that it states in 1 Corinthians 6:20 is, therefore honor God with your bodies. And that's not just with your physical body, but it's with what your body can do and what you can say in your actions and everything of that nature. And that's what we want to do is we want to do what's morally right in whatever we do for our customers. And for our customers, we're going to provide a product and a service that the customer either wants or they need. And we are going to give it to them in that fashion that we're providing them with that service or with a product that they're looking for. In the community and the world today, we are very diverse. And according to Weaver in 2019, we talked about an article about the diversity challenges that we have and the opportunities that we have as Christians in order to engage those individuals. Now, we deal with people on a daily basis that, we may agree with them or we disagree with them. We may have a customer that comes in and wants something, and they can be very angry about what they want to do. And we want to take and retaliate or have negative comments against them. And we need to make sure that within this company or corporation, we take a step back because you don't always know where they're coming from or what they've experienced or how their day has been. And you can be that light for that individual that they look at you and say, you could have acted this way, but you didn't. And that can create the conversation, if you are a Christian, to profess your faith and how you go about doing it. But it also goes back to the core values of this company, and this is how we run things. Now, we all have disagreements with each other. And there's going to some people that, they're going to say black, and some people are going to say white. Some people are going to say it's sunny. Some people it's going to say it's not so sunny. And we have to make sure that we understand that, and we need to work together. And listening to another point of view is one of the best things that you can do. When you engage another individual, you can see their point of view, and they can see your point of view as well too. And through that, hopefully there can come up to an understanding and some common ground. So we are talking about kind of the core that we have here for business. So ethics is the principles and the actions and the behaviors that we take and conduct ourselves with on a daily basis. So we want to make sure that we live and we take the time to look at what we're doing, not only in our physical actions, but our facial expressions, and also our words that we have for people. And that we may be very angry and upset with them, but if we take a step back, take a breath, and go and explain what's going on and listen to them, we're going to retain more customers, and we're going to have more customers come to us because they know that when they come to us, we're going to do things on an ethical basis. So one of the things with ethics is you need to take and do what you feel is right and morally just. And it isn't, this is my way, the highway, that's it. It's sitting down and having an understanding of where somebody's coming from and doing your behavior and activities to show somebody that you are looking for them, whether you disagree with them or not. And if you don't know, then you need to go talk to your manager or bring it to somebody else that has a different perspective on it that can address the situation so that we can build up the customers and we can handle things on an ethical basis. Now, let's talk about respect. And no, I'm not talking about Aretha Franklin and the song RSCPCT. We're talking about respect. And respect is a two-way street. Jankovic and Jankel wrote an article in 2020 that basically went over respect and well-being. And people feel respected or they feel appreciated when they're respected. Now, this is a two-way street. For the management dealing with somebody that they work for them or with them or work for somebody else, we have to have the respect within this company and the corporation. But we also have to have the respect for the customers, consumers that we take and deal with. So it is a two-way street. And that if we take care of our own and take care of our coworkers and our colleagues, then that should take and transition to how we treat the customers. And they'll see that this is a corporate culture that we have of not only being respectful to the customers, but we're respectful with one another as well too. Integrity. Integrity is one of those things where you need to take the time to look at what you're doing and if it's integral or not. SAFTA in 2018 basically brings into the integrity of companies and the participants that they had that integrity was a very strong imprint in promoting the business environment. And if people feel that they are dealing with somebody that has integrity, that will tell them the truth and be honest with them and deal with things in a manner that is best for everybody, then the company and the corporation will succeed. And you'll be happy to come to work. So remember, this isn't just the people that you go to and say, I need something, and your bosses. It's how you treat your colleagues at the same level that you're at and the colleagues that work in a different department or work for you directly. One of those things that comes with the integrity, like we spoke about, is honesty. Now, we all take and we've watched the corporate court dealings on TV where somebody takes and holds a Bible and they take under oath. And back in 2021, they wrote a paper and they basically went over oaths and works and the lying and strategic thinking and how an oath is just an oath, but it does provide some kind of insight into an individual that at that point in time that they will be a little bit more aware of their surroundings and what they're going to say and being honest. And in this company corporation, it isn't so much, looking at somebody that's going to steal from you and pick your pocket. It's about being honest about your daily average activities that you do. And that when you are asked about something, that you are upfront and honest about it. And we look at it as a corporation of the culture of we don't want to take and make it horrible for you. We want to basically make it so that you can take and openly and honestly tell people what you did, how you did it, and why you did it. And I'd rather have a corporation that we address those issues, we learn from them, and we grow. Because hopefully you haven't done something where you're going to do it maliciously. These are the references. I thank you for coming to work for the company.